this is home right here. Ravenswood Station, Chicago, Illinois. This is where I got started back in May 28, 1994. Wow, seems just like yesterday sometimes. We always worked pretty hard here, but we were a family. I grew to love it here after time, you know. When I started, I was only 19 years old. The veteran carriers at that time helped me out a lot. They showed me how to crease my pants, showed me how to get to work on time every day. There was one carrier, Pat Hamilton, we used to call her Double Nickels because she was on Route 55. She showed me how to drink after work every day. I guess that's how I got started in my union, because I used to get a lot of discipline. But, you know, when we had a union steward election, they figured, hey, this guy's already in the office anyway. We might as well vote for him. I was a union steward here for a long time. I did the grind for 15 years. Back then, it was a tough job, but it was a good job. And the money, it was life-changing for a guy like myself. When I first started, I was making what is the equivalent of $27 an hour in today's money. Nowadays, it takes a carrier 7 years just to get to that same point in the pay scale. Back then, after 4 years, you were already at 92% of top pay. Now, it's a 15-year slow march all the way to the top. Today's letter carriers are hurting. Chicago's a great place to live. I love it, but it ain't cheap. They work a lot of overtime here just to stay afloat. We got to do better for our people. These subpar contracts that we've been negotiating, they've been really killing us lately. Back in 1999, the contract expired and we rushed to arbitration. Prior to that year, carriers and clerks were making the same amount of money. Our president at the time, Vince Sombrato, he believed that carrier work had gotten harder and that we deserved to be at a higher level. He mobilized us. We were out there doing informational picket line. We were taking a message out to the American public was very simple. Letter carriers work harder and we deserve higher pay. We were organized, we were mobilized, and we had strong leadership with a purpose. When the arbitration award finally came out, we were so excited that we had won. All letter carriers got an upgrade to level 6. Arbitrator Fleischle made it clear letter carriers do work harder and we do deserve higher pay. Guess what? We still do. In 1999, it took 300 days from the expiration of the contract to the date of the arbitration award. We are now sitting at over 400 days without a contract and no end in sight. These delays are inexcusable. Back then, we wanted an upgrade. Now, with costs what they are out here, we're just trying to survive. We're tired of seeing our leadership just going through the motions. Young carriers are leaving this job in droves. I know a lot of our members, a lot of my family, my brothers and sisters are suffering. I promise you, help is on the way. Together, we're going to change the way business is done at NELC headquarters, and we're going to make this thing right. Please visit my website, look at my platform, my plan, and join me in the fight. Together, I know we can do anything we set out to do. Thanks for watching and letting me show you a little bit of where I came from, Ravenswood Station, Chicago, Illinois. Gracias por ver este video. La ayuda que ya necesitamos viene pronto.
My name is Tony McCauley. I'm a letter carrier in Chicago. I've been a letter carrier for 25 years. I've known Mike Caref since 2003. I met him. He was the union steward at Ravenswood. He later became the vice president of Branch 11. At the time, I was an assistant steward. I don't know anyone that's as passionate about the letter carrier craft that Mike cares about the letter carriers, what's going on the workroom floor. I don't think anyone will fight as hard for the letter carriers than Mike. I fully support Mike for president of the NALC.
Hi, my name is Ryan Yoakum, and I'm the Chief Union Steward at Uptown Station in Branch 11, Chicago, Illinois. And when I started my career 25 years ago, I felt that Branch 11 wasn't representing us carriers, and a new slate was running, and Michael Caref was the VP on the ticket. I voted for that ticket, and they won. And watching Mike and the other officers turn this branch around inspired me to get in the union and become a chief steward and fight for the carriers as well. And when Mike ran for business agent, I was more than excited to support him for business agent. And now I am super excited he's running for president, and I can't wait to vote for him in the election.